The Morgan dollar, the #1 vintage coin in the world, right? 1878 to 1904, one more year in 1921. When you add up all the P's, the S's, the O's, the CC's, and that 1D, and the 8 tail feather, you get 97 different coins. So where do I begin? What should I look for? Well, that's the fun part about it. It's what we love doing. And tonight we have one of those needles in the haystack. That year would happen to be 1891. Now, all the 1890s as a category are some of the more limited and special Morgan dollars in the series. A few of them that stand out a little bit more. And tonight, the 91 Philadelphia. After our few-minute chat, it's going to sell out, and then we're not going to talk about it for another 6 months. They are truly special coins.
Now, they made 28 Philadelphias in the series. If you count that 8 tail feather, it's actually 29 coins throughout the Philadelphia Mint series. This one ranks as number 12 of all the P mints. So starting there, out of all the P's, it's number 12. That's the 1891. This one is in uncirculated condition. While we have this beautiful shot of the reverse, look at all the detail and the quality of the look is just incredible. And there you go, where's the obverse there? 1891. If you compare, because how do you know it's important, right? You got to compare it to some other things to really just justify why we say it's important.
Why is it important? I mean, we talk about this all the time. And before you started working with us on the Coinside shows and doing TV and everything else, your first decade or so was peripheral to the actual coin market, right?
Right.
And then you look at mintage figures, well, they made 8 million of these. Why can't I find any? Versus I made 3 million, I can find everything. You know, or versus a coin that was made in the last 20 years where you theoretically know every piece exists. Pittman Act, the World War II, making of the atomic bomb, right? A number of things in 1980, silver goes through the roof. There's a number of things over time that have an impact on it. So when you're going to a show, we know what we are or not going to find on average. When we find the stuff we're not supposed to, we're happy, right? When NGC and PCGS entered the game, what they did is they recorded every coin they saw, which just gave us now a benchmark. So if we're looking for an 1885 New Orleans or an 1885 Philadelphia, you'll see 100 or 200,000 coins out there, right? In 1891, you're going to see a fraction of that. That's why you can't find it.
So for NGC and PCGS combined, their combined census report is only 23,174. That's how many coins they have seen collectively since the late 80s. And that's quite a bit of time to get to that number, but it is only 23,174. The comparison comes into play right now. The 1899 Philadelphia, there's about 30,000 that they've seen together. And that one sells for over $660. Even the 78 8 tail feather, that first year of issue, 37,000 coins have been documented between both NGC and PCGS in all grades, and that one sells for over $830. This one here, just 23,174, and tonight, 99 and 95. It's an opportunity for a rarity. And the choice is to jump in, grab that phone, give us a call. Don't miss out on this one. Our competition sells this for $189. We're at $99.95 tonight.
Special. Now, there are, with NGC and PCGS pooling the numbers together, there are over 5 million Morgan dollars certified. And there are 10 of them that are over 400,000 coins have been seen. Every one of those 10 sells for more than $99.95. The 81S, the 82S, 83O, 84, 85O, 97, 98 Ps, the 85, 86, 87 Ps. There are a number of them that just have numbers that are still a fraction of their mintage figure. But then you take coins like this, where in the same 35 to 38 years, there's only 23,000 and change that are known to exist. It's just a whole different ball game. It's the money ball behind collector coins. The statistics explain why. When you look at the numbers, again, mintage figures is what we had for the last 50 years or more. They tell us how many they made. But when you can't find them, how come? Then you go to shows and you understand it, so you have the frequency. Well, that costs a lot of money. But now NGC and PCGS publish what they see, all grades. And the numbers we're giving you, everybody, are all grades. It's not just UNC, it's not just certified, circulated 45s. They're all the coins they've seen. And it's still only 23,000, which is significantly rarer than a couple of the rarest Philadelphias in the entire series.
Speaking of frequency, this is only about the third time we've brought this out as a presentation in the past, I think, 10 or 11 months. That just goes to show you we can't find the coins because they're just not out there. The population reports prove it, and even our own frequency to be able to accumulate a certain number of coins to at least bring them out for a presentation. We can't just bring them out with one or two. We have to have enough to satisfy the demand, and with a coin like this that is so very rarely seen, the demand is high. At an incredible price, it's high. We do have to put a 1-minute clock, though, up at this point because the phone lines, the number of calls coming in are high as well. So don't forget the website. Perfect timing for that, guys. Thank you. avccoins.com. Join us via the web. Search 905-1719 as the item number in the search bar. Bring it right to this page. Grab them while you can. Again, our competition's at $190.
If you look at the modern day Morgans, 2021, they made 175,000 of all 5 mints, 200,000 piece. Can you find any of those under $250? The brand new coins of this year, the 2023 Uncirculated, 275,000 coins. We sold out at $109, and our competition's at $129 to $139, as high as $170 today because they sold out. The proofs, just like that. The reverse proofs coming up, just like that. We can go back 125 years plus and have a coin this special under 100. Again, compared to our competition that's just under 200. That's a game changer.